Ah yes, it was time for another PUBG adventure. This time across the barren landscape of Miramar.
Right. Who the fuck is this? People always trying to come to my spot.
Now this was my spot to drop on Miramar, and anyone who thought otherwise would need to pay the price.
You better hide. Where'd this guy go? Hello? Fucking TPPing something. I already know it. It's harvies! Why do sweats all of a sudden land at my spot?
So, as is tradition, I heard a nearby plane that would be dropping some high tier loot nearby, so I hopped in the pickup truck and was on my way. Ah shit, it was an AUG, my least favourite of the available crate weapons. But the crate addiction in me was strong, so it wasn't long before I was hot on the tail of another loot drop. This time, however, I wasn't alone, so I decided to be a little more cautious. Four kills in the bag with 30 players alive, I thought it was time to dial things up a bit. And then there was this guy, the shack camper. Little did I know there'd be more to this situation than meets the eye. Now it didn't look like he was coming out anytime soon, so after a sneaky frag yeet, I decided to move on. But something told me that I would be back shortly. Well, the old Augie not feeling too bad after all. And with the 3x scope attached, this really was the perfect zone to show me what it could do. So anyway, back to the shack guy. This time he seemed preoccupied, engaged in another fight, the perfect opportunity to approach. Well, I mean, I did tell you that things were going to heat up a bit, but now it was time to face the top 5, and the sweaty endgame strategies began to emerge, some of which were slightly more questionable than others.
Hold on a sec, mate. Didn't you allude to the fact that there was more to the story for the shack camper guy?
Ah yes, how could I forget? It turns out our friend in the shack was actually a fellow streamer. And let's just say he wasn't stoked about his death and watched out the remainder of the game from my perspective. Now unfortunately I didn't capture the whole thing, but he did leave us with this little gem that makes me chuckle every time I watch it.
GG's to the guy with no recoil.